Hey there, welcome to Empowered Abundance. I'm Lori, and if you are just now catching our channel, we have been going through a series of principles, foundational principles to live fully alive, and we are on principle number 12, the last and final principle. And I've mentioned this in other videos, but this one above all the rest of them is my personal belief and how I have seen my clients' lives changed. So again, I'm not trying to be right. I'm not trying to push a belief or a religion or any kind of absolute dogma on anyone. I'm saying for me, this was the most foundational principle that helped me to really radically change how I do life. So principle number 12, you have to have something higher than yourself, outside of yourself, to rely on. Now, yes, I'm going to break that down a little bit. So, me personally, I call it God. And to me, God is love. And when I say you have to have something outside of yourself in order to shift how you live life, it's because when I first, life before was, I had depression. I was on several different psychotropic medications. The list of mental, emotional, psychological disorders was long. And I didn't live a very happy, internally fulfilling life. And so I could say that I was living a lot in a place of lack. Below that benchmark that I kind of was explaining, this life and life more abundant, right? I lived below that. I constantly felt like I wasn't enough, and it didn't matter what I did, it wasn't enough, right? If I got B's, I could get A's. If I got A's, I could get A pluses. If I got A pluses, I could be on the honor or in honors classes. If I got an associate's degree, I could get a bachelor's degree. If I got a bachelor's degree, I could get a master's degree. And it was just never enough. And even as I worked my way up in several different career fields, no matter how high I got, it was never enough. And so if you are like me and experience any level of never enoughness, right? I had pretty extreme never enoughness. You might not have extreme never enoughness, but any level of never enoughness, if you're coming from this place of lack and you're trying to convince yourself that you don't lack, how does somebody that lack convince themselves that they don't lack, right? And so for me, having this external understanding of God, and again, not God the way that we have been, I'll correct that, the way I have been taught God is angry and judgmental and, just waiting to smite us. For me, that idea of God is a loving, protective, providing entity, right? And if he's the one who created me, he, she, I don't even want to, go there because I could tell you lots of stories about how it could be a man or a woman or neither or both or all of those things. But, and can you tell I'm really trying to stay neutral here and still communicate an idea? So when I think about this God, and if this God created me, then this God knows my value and knows my worth. So just like we talked about in the principle before, principle 11, tell the whole truth. Well, how do I know the whole truth if I'm only coming from my own opinion, right? So having that other opinion that I am whole, that I am okay, that I am capable, for me, it comes from an external loving God that says, Lori, I created you. and I created you perfect, and I created you whole, and I created you to have a particular experience in this physical realm, right? So when I'm having that feeling of not enough, I have something other than my own opinion of me to fall back on and say, okay, remind me that I'm enough. Remind me I have value. Remind me I have worth. And again, you guys, this is one of those things that I think till the day that we die or step out of our bodies, we will continually improve upon our knowledge of our worth and our value, and increase the level at which we can experience this unconditional love. So again, please hear my heart. If you have a bad taste of God, then call it something different. Because what I'm desiring to communicate is having something that you can count on outside of your past patterns of not enough, that can allow you to bring your awareness, your consciousness, your safety back to that plumb line. So again, this is a big one. So if you guys have questions or comments, or if I can clear anything up, or if you want me to go in greater detail, please don't hesitate to reach out. If I don't respond or answer your question, it's not because I don't want to, it's maybe because I missed your question or comment. So please feel free to, ask it again or comment again. And again, I will be doing some follow-up videos to expand on all 12 of these principles. And I hope you guys have really enjoyed this, because I totally have enjoyed making these videos. And truly, you guys, I can't even tell you how much I've learned as I've been able to speak this out loud, and times where I was like, wow, actually, I didn't even realize I was thinking it on that level or in that perspective, until after I was done with the video and I went back to, check if I had to edit anything. And I was like, wow, that was really profound. So I just thank you guys for being here. Thank you for helping me learn along the way. And I adore you all, and have an amazing evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.